We're here gathered at the former New York Cotton Exchange to kind of launch a series of works by Ivan Forde. So, Ivan, why don't we just dive in and tell us about Eternal Seas, this new body of work?
Right. I've been making seascapes since around 2019. This work, Eternal Sea, which is around the corner on the staircase within this site of the Cotton Exchange, obviously within the name you can glean the importance of it. And so bringing my work here was really revelatory to see these series of correspondences between my work and the images I make, the material that is derived from repurposed waste from marine ecosystems. There was just a potent poetic correlation there, and the correspondence of my image of fishermen pulling this fabric out of the sea with what Bionic Yarn is doing was just so inspiring, and now is the time to confront these kinds of histories like head on, you know?
And so these are exactly the crucial discussions that should be going on. We often talk about, in my world, fashion futures is a term that you hear bandied around within the fashion industry, but also in academia and also in, fashion curation. And I feel, and I felt, particularly when I met both of you and I heard about your collaboration, this is Tyson and Ivan, I really feel like the future's already here in the work that Tyson is doing through Bionic Yarn, and through your work you're able to kind of animate that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I really try to think about the potential for our environment as a catalyst for like creative expression, and I find that resonance in, what Bionic is doing as far as, really looking and being sensitive to the environment and saying, hey, like, how can, this is already useful, how can we use this towards something else? And the collaboration was just so fruitful, and I'm just so joyful to, finally be able to share this work.
Almost how much is planned and how much do you allow the work to become the work that it actually wants to be, rather than what you might have started out wanting to do, if that makes sense?
Yeah, it's one thing to make a seascape on paper, but it's another to create it on, again, material that's derived from coastal ecosystems, and then have it be framed within this larger construct of the Cotton Exchange, its relationship to the founding of Wall Street, relationship to transatlantic slave trade, and then subsequently colonialism, and then subsequently, the fashion industry to where it is now. And also the invention of synthetic polymers too, also being invented in Lancashire, where the work is being exhibited now. So it's all these correspondences, but I think my work and its insistence on poetry, I think, and I hope, can allow space to really think about the invisible things that stand next to and support that work.